Hey guys, this is David from Noises, and in this video we're going to take a deeper look on all the music production behind my last remake of The Less I Know The Better by Tame Impala. I'm going to leave you the link to watch my full performance with all the instruments in the upper right corner over here. Finally, I want to say that this is my first time talking to a camera in this channel, and I'm sure I will have to improve a lot in my English, so please be nice to me in the comments. First of all, I'm going to leave you here all the chords that appear in the song, in case they help you. The tempo of the song is 117 BPM. Let's take a listen to the different parts of the song. So, we have the intro with a filter. Then we have the verse, first verse, first chorus, second verse, same chords, second chorus, and finally the outro with different chords. Fine, so what tracks we have here? We have the drums, we have the synths group, the bass, the guitars, and the vocals. The bass is maybe the most important instrument in this record, so let's start with the bass. I recorded it with my Hofner Viol bass, the same model Kevin Parker used, this one, so that's a good starting point. So to achieve this sound, I'm gonna show you the effects I used. We have E. Kramer bass and CLA bass, both from Waves plugins, to give some compression, EQ and gain, and sub bass in this one. Then we have the one knob driver from Waves 2. It's really easy to use. Just adding some more distortion here. And finally the decapitator, which gives the magic with more gain and distortion. This is how it sounds without any effect. Let's put the effects. Okay. So we have the bass. Let's go to the drums now. So the drums follow a straight kick and a snare pattern without hardly any variation on the song. Let's listen to it. It's really simple. I use a compressor from Goodheart and the decapitator again to give more punch and distortion. And then I use a kick sample on the other track to give more electronic feel with some EQ and compression. This is the kick. And that's all. Let's go with the synths. I'm going to go a little faster here because there are quite a few tracks here. So first one, the path on the intro. Let's take a listen to the original track. Okay. And my recreation with a Tal You Know. This one. I used the Tal You Know virtual instrument, which is a recreation of the original Roland Juno 60 with this configuration. Remember, you can download all these presets in my Patreon page, link in the video description. Okay, so then I just put an auto panner, this one, to add some movement. So after that, we find this electric piano, recreated with the DX7, this one. Okay, it's a factory preset, so you can use this one. And then a little of EQ. Then in the first chorus we find another layer of electric piano, this one, recreated with Stage's virtual instrument. It's like a Rhodes sound. Let's put together the two layers. So on the second verse we can hear some strings on the background. For strings I always use this virtual instrument called Solina, which sounds very natural. I put an automation of volume here. So in the outro I think I hear a new path sounding like this. I use this horns preset with some changes. I think it's beautiful. Finally, we found this melody in the end of the original song with some strings followed by some bells. I use again the Solina and the Glockenspiel from Ableton. Okay, so synths done, let's go for the guitars. We find this melody repeating several times in the song. I use a basic amp simulator with chorus and some reverb. And in the other track there are some funky chords playing like that. You can hear those guitar chords in the left on the original song, barely audible. Okay, so finally the vocals. Mixing the vocals depends a lot on the style you are doing and of course on your voice. I always use this effect chain as a starting point to mix my vocals. There is a mic emulator to give a warm touch. There is some EQ. There is some compression. There is a deesser for those frequencies. I use 2 of them. Then another EQ for the low frequencies. And then another EQ for the high-end frequencies to give it more presence. I have also 3 cents of these vocals. One for more reverb. Another one for ping-pong delay to add some stereo movement. And another background reverb. And here is the result. So finally, let's take a listen to the full mix of this remake. The verse. Some guitars, first chorus, second verse, the outro, some bells here. So that's all. As I said, this is my first time talking to a camera in this channel, so please be nice with me in the comments and hit the like and subscribe if you like it, because it will help me a lot. You can find more info in my website. Also, you can download this Ableton project, download these presets I have shown in this video in my Patreon page. See you around. Much love. Peace.